Um, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Match reaction. Juve nil, Milan nil. Um, I don't know. It's like the way we set up, the way we went there with the mindset we went there is embarrassing. It's what it is. It's a game you needed to win. You just needed to win it. We didn't even try to win it. We didn't even show any intent that we wanted to win that game at all. It was just going there for a point. That's what it was. It's sad to watch. It's the same thing over and over and over again. Um, we you're not making top four like this. No chance. Like if you cannot beat a team that's in front of you, then I don't know what are we doing. Like you're not winning. You drew against Inter. You won. You lost and drew against Napoli. You drew two times against Milan and you lost against Atalanta. How are you gonna make top four? You're not making top four like that. If you cannot take points off those teams above you, you're not making top four. And the only chance to do that now is Atalanta and Inter. But like Inter, it's at like they're playing for something differently, but you still need to beat them. Now, it's just not good enough. It's I said it again. It's embarrassing the way we went there with the mindset we went there, and what Allegri said in the press conference, saying it's an important game, important for the standings. He didn't show any urge of importance in that game at all. He just went there and he said a point is great, and a point it's not good for us. It's not good at all for us. A point it's not helping us. I think a lot of people forget that Atalanta still have a game in hand. We need to go away to Atalanta. It's just not good. And I think this game shows why we are not making top four. Like in a game, you need to win. In a game where Milan weren't that great, they weren't. Like we allowed them to have the ball, but they didn't do much with the ball. A few shots, not really great chances. Not like Tech needed to make some world saves, just standard things. We had nothing going forward. It was just Dybala and hoping he can make something happen, which was impossible. Like I tweeted out, he needed to beat 3 Milan players time and time again to even attempt a pass. Um, like there was just nothing going forward. Like and we can blame that on the forwards, but just as a setup, the way we set up, the way we wanted to play, the intentions we showed the intentions of not willing to win. That's that. 100% sure those were our intentions. If you want to go into individual players, like Rugani was the man of the match, and that's all you need to know. I mean, I'm not taking shots at Rugani, but he's a defender. He was the man of the match. That's all you need to know. I would say Betancourt played a good game. He played an actually very good game, uh, and that's about it. That's just it. Morata is it was sad. It was painful to watch. Like hold up play, his passing, it's so bad. McKennie the same. His passing is it's a long time I've seen a player with so little technical abilities like McKennie. It's unbelievable that he's playing in a team like Juve. Like we talk about Betancourt and Rabiot, but McKennie on the ball is actually embarrassing to watch. Uh, we know what he can do off the ball, making those runs, popping up in the box, but on the ball, if you ask him to link up play, to stay on the field for 90 minutes and to actually force something out of it on the ground with the ball on his feet, it's taking it's taking the piss out of the fans. Like he on the ball is just it's sad to watch. It's just sad to watch on the ball. Um, we were just not good at all. Like I don't know what to tell you. Defensively, yeah, because we set up defensively. We showed no intentions of winning that game. Again, 4 points out of 18 against the teams above us. How are you making top four? Like you're not going to make top four like that. That's not possible. If you're not winning, taking points off those teams above you, this was a golden opportunity. Like again, if we went out there, excuse me, we tried to win the game, and we show you. You can see we all could have seen we went there to win that game and it didn't happen, you can say, oh, we were unlucky or one of those days. We didn't even try. That's the biggest issue, and it's embarrassing. It's just embarrassing. Allegri will come out with some bullshit after a game, 100% sure, saying it's a good point. It isn't a good point at all. It's 2 points dropped again. It's, and I want to be cocky saying we need to go to Milan now in our situation and beat them. But if you show no intent to go there and to send a message to everyone, then you don't deserve to get into the top four. If that's your approach, if that now we're going to Atalanta, if you're going to with the same mentality to Atalanta, you're losing that game. Atalanta is different to Milan. They will overrun, they will overpower you. You will not be able to defend for 90 minutes away to Atalanta. You will lose that game 100% sure if you go out there in Bergamo with the same intentions you showed today. Again, okay, it's 1 point of fourth place, Atalanta, but they have a game in hand against Torino, and will win that game because Torino are not a good team. They will win that game, and it's 4 points again. And I don't know. It's unbelievable the way we set up today. It's unbelievable. It's actually crazy. It's sad. It's embarrassing. It shouldn't be happening at a club of our magnitude, basically. With the players Milan were missing, with no fans, this was just opportunity to go for basically the kill. And I'm not saying if you went for it, you would have won that game, but we didn't even try. Like, we didn't even try to do that. He takes off Locatelli for Arthur. People say for a yellow card. That's bullshit. Absolutely, like we know why he did that. And the yellow card, if you want to believe that, because Locatelli was on a yellow, he took him off. You can believe that. A lot of people know better. I know better. You should know better, to be honest. We know why that happened. He brings on Bernardeschi, pointless, because like if you want to win a game or try to win a game and you bring in Bernardeschi, you know it's bad. You know it's a bad evening if you do that. I don't know what to say. It's it's frustrating. Like if you were in second place and you were 7 points in front and you threw away to Milan, you're like, oh, it's a point. But we are not. We are chasing everyone, and we needed those 3 points, and we didn't even go there to actually try to win the 3 points, and that's embarrassing. That's unacceptable. Like, we should not be sitting here and accepting that at all. Like, not showing any intent into winning that game. Unbelievable. Like, again, Rugani is the man of the match, and props to him because he was fantastic. Abraham goal where he was at fault. He played very well. Today was the man of the match. Cecilio, again, he played a good game. Even Betancourt played a good game. But like those, I don't want to say those are the wrong players to play a good game. It's great that they play a good game, but it's two defenders and it's Betancourt. Like then you know something is wrong. Like if these players are your standout players, you know you went to Milan with the intention of not winning the game and just doing damage control basically, even before any ball was kicked. Because the first 10 minutes we pressed actually, and then we went. It just went away. We didn't even try to do that. I can go into every player, but again, a lot of players were bad. But this is not just about singling out players. This is about a mindset, about a whole team, about the way we approach that game, the way we set up, what we wanted to do. That's the problem. And I'm not gonna go into every player because they have done what Allegri asked him to do. And at the end of the day, yeah, you can complain about some passes because the passing was abysmal. It was awful. They were completely off. But the way we set up is just a recipe for disaster for this team. It is. I mean, not in terms of getting slapped or getting L's here and there, but the fact that we are not picking up the points we needed to pick up, and it's just sad. I have no words for it than being sad, and it's kind of embarrassing the way we set up in a, for me, must-win game, according to me, basically. Excuse me. So, yeah, I don't know. It's back. It's a step backwards. It's back to square one, basically all over again for me. because this was the game to show an important message, to send out a message, and we didn't do that. So for me, it's back to square one, and it's gonna be a long, long run. But again, 4 points out of 18 against the teams above you, you're not making top four like that. It's just basically hoping all those other teams are gonna drop points again against Spezia and all those teams, and you need to pick up all those points because you're not taking away enough points from the teams above you. So that's the reality we are in now, and it's not looking good. It's not looking good. And again, we haven't lost like since December, and it's 10 clean sheets on the season. All those things, points. That's what matter at the moment, and we are not picking up enough points, or the points we need to pick up at the moment. We are not really doing that, and that's the most important thing. At the end of the season, you can have 15 clean sheets and haven't lost a game since December. But if you pick up lesser points than the opponents, then you're not making top four. And yeah, people will say, "Oh, we picked up X amount of points more than Milan in the last 2 months." Fair, but we dropped those points at the start. They will drop them now. They're not gonna keep dropping them, and we cannot afford to drop points. That's the issue. So yeah, for me, it's I don't know. It's just not good enough. Um, Especially the way we set up the mentality. It's just not good enough for a team of our stature, of our magnitude, and the situation we are in. It was kind of embarrassing that we went over there with that mindset. And with that, I will leave it to you. Let me know in the comments what you think. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we will be back shortly.